A lot of people have asked me, especially a lot of big movie producers, how did I make such an ambitious film on such a challenging budget? All I can say to them was, I had to throw the traditional filmmaking rulebook out the window, and I also embraced technology to the absolute fullest. Making a movie like Monsters of Man was always an ambitious undertaking, especially with an equally ambitious budget. So the question was, could I actually produce a film with studio quality effects and high production values more in line with a studio film? So this movie for me ended up becoming a commercial experiment to see if making movies was actually worth it. I've been incredibly fortunate over the last 25 years of being able to hone my craft by directing massive advertising campaigns for companies all around the world. The advertising industry literally forces you to be very innovative. You end up having to do things in unconventional ways to be able to create high quality content within seriously crazy budgets and equally crazy deadlines. So my whole career has been all about trying to find the best, fastest, most creative solutions to what seem sometimes like impossible requests. I forced myself over the years to learn all editing programs and most of the 2D compositing programs, and also as many 3D programs as possible, which allowed me to deliver amazing content that would normally cost a fortune.
Whoa!
You can lose hours upon hours of a day if your computer isn't performing to the level it should, or if the program you're using is not using the computer's full potential. Stability, speed, and performance for me is everything, and is a major reason why I use Apple's Mac Pro range of computers. Now being armed with all this knowledge, being able to make Monsters of Man became completely achievable.
You seen this?
Shooting our film would had to be super streamlined. I put together a really efficient crew that were more than happy to work in a stripped-down commando style. There was no waste, no crazy hours, and we put all the money in front of the lens and not being wasted behind us. My passion for this project was to make sure we ended up with massive production values and capturing incredible performances from our actors, and I wanted to make sure we didn't compromise at all with our visual effects. I wanted to shoot 6K and 8K RAW just so I had lots of dynamic range and resolution to play with. I also wanted to shoot 4 cameras so I had lots of coverage, so I had plenty of choices in the edit suite. Using Final Cut Pro for my commercial work, I already knew that it was super stable, powerful and quick to edit with. And I also knew I could easily finish the whole film on my MacBook Pro if I needed to. Actually, come to think of it, I was travelling a lot at the time for work and ended up editing and compositing mostly in hotel rooms and planes around the world on my MacBook Pro. Once I was happy with the edit, we exported shots to freelance visual effects artists who were scattered all around the world via Frame.io, which is seamlessly integrated into Final Cut Pro. And when our visual effects shots were all finished, I would simply just drag the final shot from Frame.io directly into my timeline. It was all so very simple. What I love about Final Cut Pro especially is the mountain of time you can save within Final Cut's unique magnetic timeline. Instead of having to perform 4 to 5 actions to edit or move clips around like within a normal traditional editing suite, Final Cut Pro allows you to do the same exact move or an edit in one single action. This feature alone equates to hundreds if not thousands of extra keystrokes saved every day. So editing and mastering a multi-camera shoot like ours with several hundred visual effects shots throughout equated to weeks, probably months of saved time. That's massive when trying to keep costs down and efficiency up. The speed benefits within the latest Apple computers and the software are even better now since we finished the film. Being able to edit fluently and export in full 8K resolution in real time is a dream come true for me. And color grading on Apple's new XDR 6K monitors is incredible. It's literally like looking out a window. The overwhelming feedback and support we've been receiving from the public has been incredible, and the huge amount of interest from sales and distribution companies, as well as film producers from around the world sending me scripts wanting me to direct their movies, makes me think that my experiment might have actually been worth it. Monsters of Man releases around the world in December. I have no idea what will happen or where any of this will go, but the experiment so far has been a lot of fun and a lot of learning. I'll keep you posted. Have a great day.